get into our vanilla shit. And this actually may be me. Where I'm going in my dating journey. This is from the New York Post. And a woman says that she is head over heels in love with an oak tree. But it isn't about sex. I think this is about to be me. I'm about to just find something I love.
I saw this too.
If you fall for a tree in the woods, does it make a sound? A self-proclaimed ecosexual, bitch. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm done with all these sexuals, all these goddamn titles. A self-proclaimed ecosexual took nature loving to the extreme after becoming infatuated with an oak tree, which she says fills her with erotic energy. I don't know how a tree make her pussy thump, but that's what she said. You get it? Thump? You see what I did there? Anyway, there was an eroticism with something so big and so old holding my back. She is a self-proclaimed ecosexual defined by, here come the ecosexuals, as a person who finds nature romantic, sensual, and sexy, and often imagines Earth as their lover. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm tired of spiritual hoes.
Bitch, that's what I was about to say. This remind me of you crystal rubbing, stargazing, zodiac loving bitches.
Why is it that these, you know what? Spiritual hoes are the new vegans for me.
Not the new, okay, in what way? Explain the...
I had a problem with the vegans, and now y'all niggas weaning off. I'm gonna tell you what. I don't like about
Nah, because I ain't gonna hold you. They only weeding off because they don't learn how to make these motherfuckers. That jackfruit tastes like oxtail, pulled pork, chicken. Bitch, I hated vegans at one point, but bitch, them things kind of...
I actually think vegans are starting to understand that the processed foods ain't really hitting.
Yeah, so now they just making fucking jackfruit taste like...
And I have a vegan friend that was pregnant, and they said, oh no, baby, you need something else. So all the vegans that are like, I even saw Vic Mensa like, plant-based ain't gonna make you gain weight. And it's like, even she was like, bitch, they had me say,
bitch,
you need a little poultry, hoe. Anyway... this is my problem with spiritual. Actually, niggas too. The dudes are doing it now too. The hotep niggas.
Oh no, they do.
The spiritual people online don't seem real to me because they're all selling it. And I don't believe that when something is that real and precious to you, you're gonna fucking make so much money on it. Like, I just don't fucking believe it. Not saying I've never contributed to the culture and paid for a psychic or some shit, but I just believe that someone's spirituality constantly being shared online or for profit isn't a real thing.
Which, looking into this, she does have a self-intimacy guide, and she specializes in erotic storytelling, which means there may be some way in which she's profiting off of even... Bitch, she's in the New York Post sharing.
Okay, well, I guess
even
she
the
knew the
eyes
tree
on it,
would get
you
her.
might be right, though.
But like,
okay,
for example, one of my homegirls was like, oh, let's go to this breathwork class, and I was like, okay, she's a woo-woo bitch.
Not a woo-woo.
And when I got there, the girl that was leading it gave hella, like, you know, oh my God, vibes, right? And I was kind of feeling it. I was like, oh my God, you got me in my bag. Like, my vibration is just feeling so this and that. So then, of course, we all go out for drinks after. Not saying spiritual bitches can't drink, fuck, or do whatever they want. I'm not saying that. But she starts to vent. You know, she knows I work in talking about sex, whatever, sexpert, whatever you want to say. And like all of the insecurities that she was having in a relationship just started pouring out, and these things she was confused about and how she can't manage it. And I'm like, why don't you do some breath work, bitch? You could, why don't you? Like, how can, and I'm not saying like a therapist can't have a therapist, but there is a lot of the preachiness in spirituality on social media that is just not it for me.
I'm curious,
Liz Goldwyn is the most spiritual person I know.
Have you come across these spiritual type of women in dating? Like, okay, would a spiritual woman be a red flag for you? Like the girl who wakes up and has to burn the sage and rub her crystals. Oh my God, I got to charge them in the moon tonight. Oh my God, your rising star moon. What does that do for you in dating? Does it alarm you at all? Is it a red flag?
This happened last weekend.
What time were you born, Danny?
I went to the shorty's house and she had a whole little like a altar. Yes, in the back of her closet.
Wait, did she show you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, I was gonna say, wait,
we about to judge you, bitch.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No, you're not gonna judge people with altars?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why. My close homegirl, who's Dominican and been practicing IFA since she was a child, does that.
Okay.
So I've never seen her post her altar on Instagram. I've never seen her fucking need to tell niggas this, and that. Like, I think that you can exist in that. That can be your religion. That can be your thing. I didn't know Beth or, well, Denny, it ain't Denny. Well, how long we been working with Beth? I didn't know that shit about her.
But Denny, as a man, with you being the only one in the room,
yeah,
if women have those things, how did you receive that? Did it turn you off? Were you inquisitive about it? How do you feel about that?
The way she made it, she explained it. It was.
Was she black or left?
No, she was a white woman. Sorry.
Oh,
what?
Damn.
I know, but
wow.
I know.
I wasn't expecting that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's 2024. I'm different. Anyways, but I love.
Your new me. I
she
know
was
that's right.
white with an altar.
I love black.
Satanic.
Yeah, it's giving. It's giving.
I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm
That's
literally
different.
like, she not a Bruja. She not Haitian.
If
She not a Zoe. It's not voodoo. A white woman with an altar.
Go ahead, tell us about the Wiccan.
Nigga, you about to be in the sunken
Hey,
place.
turn one of them cameras, Beth. Get it on him.
We about to. This is crazy.
But it was like non-denominational. It was like Buddha. She was talking about Buddha, Jesus, and all kind of stuff. So like,
Not Buddha and Jesus.
That whole
is
I
lost.
know. I was worried at first, and then the way she explained it,
Who brought you to the sunken place?
I know, right?
She used the word offering.
No.
No, seriously. That's what altars are. You give offering.
Oh,
I guess there was a little. Yeah, it was very spiritual. I was worried at first, but the way she explained it, it wasn't as scary.
You know
and
what?
so you going
it's a
on
good thing you always complain about. Oh, I guess it's not. You be talking about how you losing your hair. If a piece of that on the floor.
So wait. So are you going on a second date? Like, so it wasn't a red flag. You were like,
On
okay,
a second
cool.
date, he was at her house, so you fucked.
And the snort is a yes.
No, the eye covering.
Look, he like,
Yeah, bitch, I fucked this white bitch with an altar.
wow. Get your life together. 2024 is
And
not
what's your
the
Instagram again? Comedian. Hopefully you can put this part in one of your sets.
I ain't gonna lie, this needs to be a joke.
No, we do need to. I
it
do
is
want to
hilarious.
shout out Danny Sellers real quick. Danny works here at WTF Media in LA, but I've always said when I saw his comedy special, I was like, damn, this nigga quitting soon. What's the name of your comedy special?
Pound for pound.
It's shot really well and he's hilarious. Anyway, don't fuck with this nigga because he like white hoes.
With
No,
altars
hold on,
in
do
the
that.
closet.
I love black ladies. I don't know. It was
Black
He said, black ladies, I like them, just not right now.
Hold on, can I ask you?
Yeah.
I have a friend that told me that right now he's only been wanting to fuck with white girls. And I said, why? And he goes, every time I meet a black girl, he's like, I'm not meeting like black girls that ain't doing it in life. Like, I'm meeting black women at nice dinners or nice places. He's like, and a lot of them are kind of pressure, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be in a relationship. I just want some pussy. And these bitches ain't about to go for this shit with a nigga. Have you felt like dating white women maybe is less pressure?
I mean, I'm dating black ladies just as much. No, I'm not one of them.
He said, I'm dating. This ain't the only bitch I'm fucking. That's what he
I
just
didn't say
said.
that either. I like black ladies, honestly, preferably more. It's more of it's culturally. Can we get along culturally? And then you got to be a creator. I'm a full-time creator. So it's hard to be with someone as a 9-to-5.
It is.
I don't have a 9-to-5.
I hear you, B. Simone.
Yeah.
D. Simone, let's go.
But isn't that interesting? Like, I don't know.
That's crazy though, what he just said. But it's kind of true, I guess.
Well, I think he's really just not wanting to like date. And he's like, and it could be this thing. And a lot of white women know it too. I've had one or two white women tell me like, oh, when I date black guys, they make it very clear, bitch, this is pussy.
That's crazy, though. I don't know if I like that stigma being on. I mean, I know it exists, but I hate that it does.
The white girl that I know that told me that, and it's funny because I wanted to feel bad for her, but I couldn't. And I know
never feel bad for
I know
white
we got
people.
white listeners listening to this podcast, but she was dating this dude and she was super into him. I was like, what happened? She was like, this sounds weird, but I think that he started to really get interested in me. And he had always talked about how his family would be weird if he brought home a white girl. And she was like, I think he just had to cut it because he don't want to be a white girl.
Oh, I ain't gonna hold you. I know, like, black families that would rather you bring home a same-sex person and be gay than bring home someone white. Like,
Yeah.
literally, don't bring them crackers this way. That's what they be saying.
I've actually heard a new thing from someone African who said his mama just said, don't bring home no American girl because they don't know how to treat men. And that other cultures apparently are better mothers.
Look, you over there. You agreeing?
No.
Oh, okay. You just look too like,
Like, I'm just switching the
he's like, I'm
angles.
just working.
Oh, you were just
He's like, I'm just working.
But you know what? That's interesting though, because
Crazy.
when I was getting my hair braided in South Africa, which by the way, I can't believe that shit was only $35. We were talking a lot about dating, and I actually don't know if I brought this up on Patreon with you, but I was curious to know if you've ever had. None of my homegirls that are African have maybe grown up or dated in Africa. Maybe they were born there or whatever.
Right.
So the girls were asking me about dating in America, and she was like, "Oh, do they call you bitch? Do they say this? They always seem so mean."
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, and I was telling them how I was having a great experience being an African right now. And so I was talking about something I cooked for him, and they were like, wow, you have a job and you cook? And I was like, oh, maybe this is a thing. Because we are such an independent, I'm independent, I got my own shit going.
But that's not the culture in many other countries.
Right.
Yeah.
So it must look like we ain't doing shit for niggas. Which,
I mean,
you up until
it took a long time for me to even cook a meal, bitch. You better come over bed, bitch. Just drop that nigga. Anyway,